Arthur, one of the longest-running cartoons behind The Simpsons. It first aired in 1996 and is running today. Of course, the show is now a complete joke. What I'm here to talk about today is a lost episode I found of Arthur. This episode was a top-secret episode that no one other than the Arthur crew and cast have seen. The episode was made in 2011 and was meant to be the series finale of the show. The episode was completed shortly before Nine's Story took over the show. After the cast and crew watched it back together, well, they were horrified and scarred for life by the episode's graphic content. Mark Brown and Greg Bailey warned them not to watch the episode. They too were horrified and shocked as they thought this was the way to put down the show. The producers made an oath to solemnly swear everyone at Cookie Jar Entertainment to never reveal this episode to the public. As the move to Nine's Story began, they took all of the tapes of all Arthur episodes, except for this one. One employee wasn't aware of the tape and thought it was just a useless blank tape. He threw it out and the garbage truck came and picked up the trash from the dumpster. And this is where and how I came across the tape. I was dumpster diving, for some cardboard boxes to give to my grandfather for his eBay business. As I was digging through some cardboard boxes, I noticed the tape. It was crudely marked in Sharpie Mr. Ratburn. I was a former fan of Arthur, so I took the tape home to watch. After I got home, I turned on my VCR. I rewound the tape before playing it. And after it was finished rewinding, I hit play. As soon as I hit it, the PBS contribution screen appeared. It looked and sounded normal, which really baffled me since the tape looked damaged. The intro was normal as well. But after Arthur and Buster swam across the screen, the pool scene, the frame rate slowed down dramatically and the water faded into a blood-red color. The scene then turns red and Mr. Ratburn appears on screen. A very loud TV speaker exploded, "Hey!" shouted by Mr. Ratburn. It shook the whole room. Oh, it startled me bad. I think I skipped a few heartbeats. The screen shut off for about 10 seconds. Now, the real episode started with an overhead view, similar to the old Resident Evil games. There's no music or sound whatsoever. Only footsteps and doors opening could be heard. Arthur got out of bed all dressed, ready for school. He was looking a bit uneasy. He left his room, went downstairs, and out the door. When he opens the door, there's an extreme close-up of the door opening. As he's walking to school, there's still no music or sound except for footsteps. When all the kids arrive at school, they look as if they're about to have a nervous breakdown. They open the doors to the school. The camera again has an extreme close-up of the door in a black background. Now there is music, but super creepy music. It's the Shadow Temple music from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The students are walking to Mr. Ratburn's classroom. Again, another extreme close-up of the door opening happens. The students take their seats, but Mr. Ratburn isn't there. He arrives late for class, and suddenly the Gigas theme from Earthbound plays. Sorry, I never played Earthbound, just a friend of mine sent me this song. As he's about to teach class, he starts acting erratically. He starts twitching his eyes, shaking his hands, and a heartbeat goes off. There is an extreme close-up of his face. It appears as if Ratburn is about to have a heart attack. His eyes turn blank, and he makes a devilish smirk with blood spattered on his face. He then screams like he's never done before. His screaming sounds like the voice actor voicing him is suffering in pain, screaming for the pain to stop. Just very realistic screaming, as if the actor was like this for real. The screen flickers and gets distorted. Oh, pretty soon half the screen gets covered in Ratburn's screaming mouth. He starts vomiting blood and chunks of his flesh. For 5 minutes he screams and the color starts disappearing from the picture. And then the screen goes black. The "and now a word from us kids" segment appears. I thought, oh god, not this. I can't watch. Believe it or not, it does look pretty normal. A class of 6th graders go to a meat farm. The butcher shows them how to cook chicken. Yeah, what could be bad about this, right? Well, the kids had to sever the heads of live chickens with butcher knives. The kids were screaming since they saw the chickens running around without a head. I paused the video and threw up in the bathroom. I couldn't take it anymore. I thought, is this a sick joke that... What is this? What the fuck were they thinking? The now back to Arthur screen appears finally, but the pic was a solid red circle. For the next 5 minutes, it shows Mr. Ratburn's deceased body, lying there in an overhead view. It's still picture. The music playing was Icona Valley from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Said Icona. Then the screen shows Mark Brown, the creator of Arthur, laughing at his desk with red, blank eyes for the rest of the episode. His laugh is distorted and demonic sounding. The screen's color slowly disappears, eventually leaving a black and white screen of Mark Brown laughing. Then the episode ended. Well, after all that, I raced to the VCR, got to the sink, got a glass of water, pretended like it's holy water. I said, by the power of Christ, may the power of Christ compel you. I dumped the water on the tape. I grabbed the tape and threw it against the wall a few times. Then I grabbed a hammer and just smashed the shit out of it. It finally broke. So I tossed it in the garbage can outside. I destroyed everything on the tape except for the film. Well, later on I destroyed the tape, and I never saw it again, of course. I told my friends and my family about it, and no one believed me. I just gotta tell you, I'm personally disturbed by this jarring episode. Well, what the fuck were the producers thinking by making this? Do they just want to end Arthur with a bang or something? Well, that, I guess I'll never know.